What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Hop Butcher for the World, and they're out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is their 60 Feet West. So they're calling this one a Strata, Belma and Nectaron-hoppped IPA. Comes in at 6.7% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. And this can is approximately 3.5 weeks old. I want to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to Hop Butcher for hooking me up with this one. So big thanks to them. In the description box, I'll post a link to the beer mail video I did that contains all the goodies that they hooked me up with. And yeah, this is another 6.75% IPA from them that they've been doing here and there. And Strata, Belma, and Nectaron-hoppped. Strata, here's the thing about Belma. Belma is one of those hops that I had for the first time back in, it was like 2013-ish. Saranac did a beer. It was their wild hop pills, and the wild hop in there was Belma. And I remember getting like strawberry and watermelon out of that. So the fact that I have Strata here and Belma, both known for producing strawberry, is pretty cool. And then you have Nectaron. It's going to be interesting. Nectaron, for me, I think the name goes without saying. I mean, nectarine, peach, things like that, apricot. I'm really excited about this one, though. So we're going to crack it open and get it into a glass. I did not look at tasting notes. I would imagine they have to put strawberry somewhere in the tasting notes based on those two hops. The first two, that is. We'll see. Anyway, let's give it a pour here. Ooh, so it's not as hazy as I thought it was going to be. This is not quite clear beer, so to speak, but it's not one of those super hazy, crazy beers that they produce. So yeah, it kind of looks like a little bit of an older school, like a hazy old school IPA. Has a really nice, like dark orange, light copper kind of look to it. Really like a sunshine kind of orange. It's hazy, but it's not super turbid and murky. Had about a half finger of an off-white looking head is dissipated to a thin film. But I mean, honestly, I didn't think it was going to look like this. I'm not mad at it though. It's a good nose. Ooh. Yeah, so what I'm getting is a big, big blast of orange, peach, apricot, like stone fruits, mango. Wow. That's like an overripened peach to me. Whew, it's intense. It's honestly like, it's like the peaches you would get in like a fruit cup. Maybe not as sweet, but kind of in that realm. It just has like a really intense, not candied, but sweeter peach kind of vibe. Again, there's orange. There's a little bit of like a cantaloupe in here as well. And I'm not a huge fan of cantaloupe, but I think it's accentuating the other characters and not really like the predominant note. That's where I really get angry about like cantaloupe characteristics in hop forward beers. Is I don't like cantaloupe. I don't necessarily hate it. I'm just not a fan of it. So when it dominates a nose or a taste, it just doesn't work for me. This, though, is a proper amount for what I'm looking for. Yeah. Man, this is very simple. I'm not, maybe a touch of like a underripened strawberry, like almost like a tart strawberry. But for me, it's mostly peach, apricot, and like orange. Slight malty type of like bready, crackery thing too. Yeah, it doesn't smell all that complex, but it smells like it's going to be really refreshing. So let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Hop Butcher. Ooh, that's a fun beer. Real fun. I'm trying to process what's happening right now. I will say 6.75%. The body's thin, and not thin from an almost 7%. Thin isn't thin. This is like higher side of light body, lower side of medium. It's somewhat watery. So this is one of the least impressive bodies I've had from Hop Butcher. It just has a thinness to it. The mouthfeel is more carbonated, more effervescent, more spritzy, but it has a nice smoothness to it. So the mouthfeel is fine. The body, though, is thin. This reminds me of like an old school American IPA, more crisp on the palate. Mouthfeel, fine by me. Body, definitely thin. The taste, it's fun. It's fun. I don't love it, but it's fun. Right at the forefront, a big, big blast of like a ripened peach, apricot, nectarine. I'm probably just saying it because of the Nectaron hops, but it has that stone fruit kind of peachy apricot thing going on. First thing that hits me. Right after that, There's a nice like rindy, zesty grapefruit, more like a white grapefruit, a little bit of like an underripened orange. That has me right front. Passes through. There's a strawberry that hits, very small strawberry, and it's kind of like it was on the nose where it's underripened. It's a little bit of like tart. It's definitely not a sweet strawberry. Yeah, it's almost like the strawberry. If you're eating a strawberry and you're getting close to the green leafy part, like the white. Like not obviously the core, but like closer to the green leafy part, the white, almost green kind of look to it. It's getting closer to that. I don't think they call it stock. I'm an idiot. The core. Is it called the core? I don't know. I'm a fucking moron. I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. But that's kind of the strawberry. On the back of the palate, I get this like green, grassy, earthy kind of like moderate bitterness on the back of the palate. This is semi-dry, but it has more of like a moderate bitterness. This definitely drinks like an old school to me, like not full on like an old school American IPA, but it's close. This is not a new school hazy, at least not what I'm tasting. Let me pour the rest in here. Yeah, this is not what I expected, I guess, with the new age hops, but I'm digging it. Not blowing me away. The alcohol is really not noticeable, 6.75%. You don't expect it to be. I really like this. It's kind of like, it has new school influences, but like an old school IPA soul, where I think the base of this is giving me more of an old school IPA, but it has hints of the new school. So really digging this one. It's not amazing. It's not blowing me away, but it's very drinkable. I like the balance. It, it has all that sweet, juicy kind of, I shouldn't say sweet, but it has like a ripened kind of slight juicy fruit character at the front, and I really like that moderate, like earthy, grassy kind of bitterness on the back. Real nice. Not blowing me away, but still damn good. So 60 feet west from Hop Butcher. We'll go to tasting notes after I give it a score. I have no problems giving this beer a, we'll go straight 4 out of 5. Best I can do. Again, that's a good score. It's just not blowing me away. Okay, so tasting notes. Ripe peach. Fucking nailed it. Yeah, ripe peach all day. Dank greens. Is that what I'm saying with the like the earthy kind of grassiness? Dank greens? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say dank. It just has like this, it has a bittering, like grassy kind of earthy component. So I think dank greens is kind of, they're probably saying dank greens, and that's what I'm getting, and I'm describing it another way. So I think they did a pretty good job there. And then strawberry lemonade. Yeah, we're just gonna forget that one. At no point am I getting strawberry lemonade. Am I getting strawberry? Yeah, underripened, closer to the pit, the core, whatever you want. It's not a pit because it's not a stone fruit, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Closer to the green leafy part. Yeah, that's the best way. Closer to the green leafy part, I said. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Price point availability on this one. I think these are in the $15, $16 range in and around Chicago. That's a fine price to pay for something like this. I'm okay with it. And availability, Hop Butcher, they get distro into a bunch of different countries, states now. So if you really want Hop Butcher, you can seek it out and not have to, not go crazy trading or doing anything insane to get your hands on their beer. So yeah, a real nice one. Like I said, this just brings me back, but also it's funny because like I'm like, oh man, that's old school, and then something else will pop in and I'll be like, oh, it's new school, like the strawberry character. It's like, oh, okay. But strawberry lemonade, no. Sorry, I'm not getting. If somebody did get strawberry lemonade out there, let me know. I'd be curious because I can see. I mean, I was talking about like white grapefruit and orange, so I was in the citrus realm. So if you're getting lemon there, and then maybe you're getting a little bit of a different strawberry character, I could maybe see strawberry lemonade. I'm not personally getting it. Yeah. Anyway, if you had this one before, post in the comment section. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Thanks again to Hop Butcher for this beer. Until the next one, cheers.